So, you're looking for a new dishwasher, and if you've started shopping, you know that feeling, right? It's just this flood of options, features, and prices. It can be totally overwhelming. But don't you worry, in the next few minutes, we are going to slice right through all that noise and give you a super simple framework to choose the absolute perfect dishwasher for you. I mean, you start asking questions like, does a third rack really make a difference? How quiet is quiet, really? And why in the world does one model cost 500 bucks while another one that looks almost the same costs 1500? It's a lot, but stick with me because by the end of this, you're going to have a crystal clear roadmap to find the right machine for your kitchen and your wallet. We're going to tackle this with what I like to call a decision funnel. Think of it this way. We'll start broad with the big stuff, like what physically fits in your kitchen. Then we'll keep narrowing it down, looking at features, performance, and reliability until we finally land on the perfect price point for you. It's just 5 simple steps to find your ideal match. Okay, first things first. Before we even dream about cool features or how quiet it is, we have to get this part right. Will the dishwasher actually fit in your kitchen? This is step 1, the absolute foundation for your entire decision. Get this wrong and nothing else matters. So what are we even talking about here? Well, most of you are probably going to get a built-in model. You know, the kind that slides right under your counter and gives you that clean, seamless look. But hey, if you're renting or you just don't have a dedicated spot, a freestanding or a portable model can be a lifesaver. And for really small kitchens or maybe a couple who doesn't use many dishes, these drawer and countertop models are really clever space-saving options. Once you know the type, it's all about size. The standard 24-inch model is the workhorse here. It handles about 12 to 16 place settings, which is perfect for most families. But if you've got a smaller kitchen or you find yourself running half-empty loads all the time, these 18-inch narrow models are fantastic. They still handle a really respectable 8 to 10 place settings. All right, now that we've got the practical stuff sorted out, let's get to the fun part, the features. You'll see brands list dozens of them, but we're going to cut through the marketing fluff and focus on the 4 that you'll actually be glad you paid for. First up, let's talk about what's on the inside. If you have the choice, you should always try to get a stainless steel tub over a plastic one. And it's not just about looking fancy. It's way more durable, it won't get stained by that leftover spaghetti sauce, and, this is the cool part, it actually helps your dishes dry faster by holding onto heat. Plus, it dampens sound so it's quieter too. Honestly, this might be the single most useful feature you'll use day to day. Racks that you can raise or lower, and little prongs, those are called tines, that can fold down flat. It gives you incredible flexibility. All of a sudden, that huge stock pot or those tall wine glasses actually have a place to go. It just means you can fit more in every single load. No more kitchen Tetris. You know, the third rack used to be a super high-end luxury feature, but now it's become a must-have for so many people. It's that shallow little tray at the very top, and it's perfect for laying out your silverware, spatulas, and other long utensils. Not only do they get cleaner up there, but it frees up a ton of valuable real estate on the bottom rack where that clunky old silverware basket used to sit. And this is where things get really smart. The soil sensor is a total unsung hero. It basically uses a little sensor to figure out how dirty your dishes are by checking the grime in the water. Then it automatically adjusts the wash time and the amount of water it uses. What does that mean for you? It means you get sparkling clean dishes without wasting water or energy. It just takes all the guesswork out of it. Okay, so we've covered the features that matter. Now let's talk about performance. These are the things you can't always see on the showroom floor, but you will definitely hear, or hopefully not hear, and you'll definitely feel it when your utility bills arrive. The noise level, right? It's measured in decibels, and those numbers can be kind of confusing. So let's put it into context. A standard model might run at about 50 decibels. That's kind of like the background hum in a quiet restaurant. But the really quiet models, they get down to around 40 decibels, which is basically the sound level of a library. Seriously, if your kitchen opens up into your living room, paying a little extra for a quieter model is worth every single penny. Modern dishwashers are incredibly efficient. And here's a key takeaway. Using a certified dishwasher uses way less water than washing those exact same dishes by hand. It's not even close. So you should always look for that Energy Star logo. And if you want the absolute best of the best for the environment, keep an eye out for Consumer Reports' Green Choice icon. Okay, this is a big one. A dishwasher is a real investment, right? You want it to last. So, Consumer Reports surveys thousands of its members every single year to find out which brands actually hold up over time. And this data we're looking at, it's based on over 77,000 dishwashers. That's a lot of data. So, who are the winners? Well, according to all that data, the brands that earn an excellent rating for predicted reliability, which means they're the least likely to break down in the first 5 years, include names like Bosch, Miele, and Thermador. And right on their heels with really strong, very good scores are familiar brands like Maytag, Whirlpool, and LG. Starting your search with these brands, that's a very smart move. We've covered the fit, the features, the performance, and the reliability. We've made it to the bottom of our decision funnel, and this is where it all comes together. Price. Let's break down what you should really expect to get for your money. This chart really breaks it down perfectly. Under $500, you'll get a machine that gets the job done, but it's probably going to have a plastic tub and be a bit louder. Once you go over $1,000, you're paying for whisper quiet operation and all the bells and whistles. But look right here at this middle column. For most people, the sweet spot is right between $500 and $1,000. This is where you get the best bang for your buck. Stainless steel tubs, quiet operation, those flexible racks, and really top-rated performance. And really, that brings us to the main point of all of this. It is so easy to get hypnotized by a long list of features and special cycles. But the goal here isn't to buy the dishwasher with the most buttons. The goal is to buy the one with the features that actually solve your problems and make your life easier. So, as you start your search, just think about your own life. Do you wash a lot of big pots and pans? Then you've got to look for those adjustable racks. Do you have an open concept kitchen? Then prioritize that low decibel rating. Use this framework, focus on what you'll really truly use, and I promise you are going to find the perfect dishwasher. Thanks for tuning in.